sky. Every single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder through the wheel in your hands. This is Sim500, this is where you stand. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Wednesday warriors door to door, league night fist through a fiber core. Short track raging super speedway calm. Turn 3 chaos in your sweaty palms. Thursday Xfinity riding that knife. Loose off too, yeah, that's real life. Feather in the throttle on the razor's edge. Praying that Neko don't cash your pledge. Gloves on tight, we don't back down. Taking every inch on this battleground. You can feel those ghosts in the legacy lanes. Old school legends whispering your name. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Monday night, next gen fire. Wednesday night, lead the desire. Thursday night, Xfinity burn. Sunday night, Transervice turn. Crowded up, 3 wide line, pushing fade on the high side climb. Say the name, feel the flood. Sim500 in your blood. Sunday storms in the Transervice GN, long run grind where you forged again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall, Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFB shaking fear to champions crowned in the premiere. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Sim500 nights, Sim500 fights. Wheel to wheel and side by side, this is where the legends ride. Sim500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to Sim500. Lights up, rigs on, tempers running high. This ain't just a lobby, this is Sim500. From the papyrus days to the laser line, old school soul in a new age grind. Premier series where the best complete. Pixel scars from the dirty clean speed. Monday lights, next gen roar. Cup cars pounding on a digital shore. Every restart, heart rate red line. Chasing one more win in the Monday night shine. Rubber on the rails, sparks in the sky. every single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder through the wheel in your hands. This is Sim500, this is where you stand. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Wednesday warriors door to door, league night fist through a fiber core, short track raging super speedway calm, turn 3 chaos in your sweaty palms. Thursday Xfinity riding that knife, loose off too, yeah, that's real life. Feather in the throttle on the razor's edge, praying that Neko don't cash your pledge. Gloves on tight, we don't back down, taking every inch on this battleground. You can feel those ghosts in the legacy lanes, old school legends whispering your name. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to that checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is all. Monday night, next gen fire. Wednesday night, lead the desire. Thursday night, Xfinity burn. Sunday night, Transervice turn. Crowded up, 3 wide line, pushing fade on the high side climb. Say the name, feel the flood. Sim500 in your blood. Sunday storms in the Transervice GN, long run grind where you forged again. Fuel runs tight, tires screaming no, but you hold that wheel, never letting go. Every season page is a scar on the wall, Hall of Fame names that refuse to fall. From rookies in FFB shaking fear to champions crowned in the premiere. Sim500 nights, we're burning up the sky. iRacing engines scream, we're never saying die. From the green to the white to the checkered light, we're built on grind, not luck or hype. Sim500, this is our life. Sim500 nights, Sim500 fights, wheel to wheel and side by side. This is where the legends ride. Sim500, this is our life. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome to Sim500. Lights up, rigs on, tempers running high. This ain't just a lobby, this is Sim500. From the papyrus days to the laser line, old school soul in a new age grind. Premier series where the best come bleed, pixel scars from the dirty clean speed. Monday lights, next gen roar, club cars pounding on a digital shore. Every restart, heart rate red line, chasing one more win in the Monday night shine. Rubber on the rails, sparks in the sky, every single lap is do or die. You can feel that thunder.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here with Signature Esports, and it is Wednesday night, which can only mean one thing. Welcome to Sim500 and the Transervice Logistics GN National Series. Tonight, coming to you from one of the most old-school tire-killing bull rings on the schedule, Rockingham Speedway, The Rock. These O'Reilly Auto Parts Grand National cars, high horsepower, low grip, bumpy North Carolina asphalt. This is where you find out who can drive a race car and when the comfort goes away. That's where we're at. Hello to everybody out there. Good to see you all out there as well. Thank you to Joey for the share. Sim500, thank you for the like out there. Matt Rude, thank you for the like as well. Michelle Lynn, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Pudgy, thank you for being out there on YouTube. Thank you to everybody for being out there live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We're live on 3 platforms, of course. We do have YouTube dual streaming going on. So YouTube, if you watch it, you can watch on the normal horizontal screen, which you can put on your television or wherever you watch it. You can also watch it on YouTube Shorts. So those are going to be things that we try to keep up on when it comes to all this. Quick season recap as the drivers are out there qualifying. 2 races in the books, and already this for this Grand National Series. And man, this field has come out swinging. We opened the year at Daytona, the World Center of Racing, where David Schildhouse did exactly what a defending champion is supposed to do: survive the chaos, manage the fuel, and took the first checkered of 2026. Last week, we went from pack racing to pain racing at Hot Atlanta. The hot track, 2-second fall off, right front screaming for mercy, and it was Justin Fuller putting on a clinic. Started 38th, drove all the way through the field in a 40-plus car field and held off Schildhouse and Tommy Ryan in an absolute green flag grind to the finish. If you missed that one, by the way, do yourself a favor. Go back after tonight and watch Atlanta. That's your blueprint for what Sim500 is all about. Points picture coming into the Rock. So with Daytona, Atlanta, and in the books, here's how the Transervice GN Series will hook up. Dan, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you very much. David Schildhouse sits on top with top of the heap with 2 starts, 2 top 5s and a win, and 0 nonsense. Just classic David. Efficient, fast, and already defending that title like it belongs to him. Scott Simley is right there in second, tied on points with David at 173. 2 races, 2 top 10s. Mr. Consistency, doing exactly what he does best. Always there when it matters. Wesley Donaldson is third, matching his steady early season form. Quiet, clean, and already stacking points. That's how you build a playoff run in this group. Tommy Ryan jumps all the way to fourth in the standings after that big P3 finish at Atlanta. He's already got a pole, and he's got a podium, and I'm telling you now, that first GN Series is coming sooner than you think. Mark Jorgensen Jr. rounds out the top 5. He's been in the thick of it every week. Fast car, aggressive when he needs to be. Just needs one night where luck and long run finally line up. Chad Cohen, 6 of the points. Jeff Ryan, 7th. Robert Fryer, the 3rd, and Tyler Dalton are tied on points in the 8th and 9th battle. Nick Silver is 10th, still very much in the conversation. And then, how about Justin Fuller? From deep in the standings after Daytona to 11th in points. After the Atlanta, 37 spots gained on track, 25 spots gained in the standings. He's already planted the flag. He and Schildhouse are not here to ride. They're here for tonight. They're here to fight tonight in the Transervice Grand National Series and duke it out for a championship. Tonight, all that early momentum could come to a very big close very quickly as Rockingham shows up for the Transervice Logistics Grand National Series here with the O'Reilly Auto Parts Racing cars out there. The cars, the manufacturer. That's what it is. 20 laps. They have 2 tire changes, so 3 sets of tires total. 100% fuel. No fast repair for the drivers tonight. They're just going to run one of the bumpiest tracks on iRacing, your platform for sim racing. The track temperature tonight is solid at 108, and it's going to be just under a mile length racing surface, so 120 miles for the drivers tonight. 78 degrees on the air temperature, 45% humidity, partly cloudy skies. Small wind, not really that bad. You won't feel it on the racetrack. It's just kind of there to help move things around and get this thing set up and ready to go. Old pavement, big banking, bumps everywhere. This isn't some smooth mile and a half where you just mat it and pray. This place eats the right front tire off and punishes impatience and exposes anybody that doesn't have a plan past lap 20. We've got a triple-digit lap count on the board tonight. Limited tire sets, of course. And as always, Sim500, no fast repairs is a magic number. I tell you what, we're going to make sure we keep an eye on what's going on, including your starting grid for tonight's race. Brandon Alphin is going to be your pole sitter here tonight as the KJD22 runs the 28 with a fast lap of 23.521. Tyler Dalton is going to be your outside pole sitter. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. Troy Hyde, Stephen Miles is going to make up row number 2. Joe Hunson, Mark Jorgensen Jr. in row number 3. Chad Coleman, Mike Kelly in row number 4. EJ O'Rourke's going to be there with Robert Fryery III. Nelson Rivera and Anthony Calantoni in row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Brian Pedal is going to be out there with Jeff Ryan, Brent Scott, Brian Macklin make up row number 8. Nick Silver, Glenn Campbell are going to be out there row number 9. Wes has got that number 16 on lock. He's got Bentley Glazer there in row 10. Scott Sibley, of course, back into the mix, trying to get that turn 1 Heroes number 12 into that podium spot again. A top 5 night for him, solid in the run. Eric Arnold's going to be your outside row 11. Kevin Stone, Bobby Wetzel going to make up row 12. Row 13 will be Charles Woods, Joey Chatina. Brian Wertman, Wesley Donaldson at row 14. Logan Kogar, David Schildhouse out there at row 15. Cody DeForest is going to be out there in that 69. He's got Rick Swavely. Our driver cam focus tonight will be there outside row 16. Ron Hollingfield, Doug Rock, Justin Fuller, Mike Montezi all the way through 36th. Row 19. There it is. Mark Schrader, Tommy Ryan, Ray Rogers, Randy Oakham, Gerald Livingston, your 41 drivers tonight. We've got a big field. We've got a packed house in the virtual iRacing stands. And, of course, none of this happens without the folks that keep this series rolling. Tonight's action is brought to you by Transervice Logistics, proud sponsor of the Sim500 Transervice Logistics Grand National Series. For over 55 years, Transervice has been keeping freight moving across North America, partnering with some of the most respected companies on the continent. Dedicated contract carriage, contract maintenance and full-service leasing, and freight management solutions tailored to each operation. Headquartered in Lake Success, New York, Transervice oversees nearly 25,000 pieces of equipment across more than 160 facilities, backed by a team of more than 3,000 professionals, including 1,200 skilled drivers and technicians, all focused on reducing downtime and keeping freight on schedule. If your operation needs a smarter, more flexible way to keep the trucks rolling and the customers happy, head over to the transervice.com and see how they can build a solution around your business. We are Green, Green, Green. Back up in the middle of turn 3 and 4 over there. Everybody gets away. The old 9 car, Bobby Wetzel. Got a little bit of damage on the car now. They all step out. A little blink for Joey on my end. May not be on his end. We'll have to see. Some smoke, all working. And keep our eye on what's going on there. Joey Chatina working there on the bottom side. 43 is going to be there on the inside. Believe Jeff Ryan. That's the 23. That's Joe Hudson. Hard on the wall back there. We're going to back up. There's a lot of action that happening here very quickly at Rockingham. There's the 3 and the 23. It looks like they get into each other just a little bit. Let's go far chase real quick. Trying to catch back up on what's happening. 3 was there. Oh, 23 was still there. The 3 gets into the 23. Turns the 23 around, and they are back up and running, but drivers are still going. There's a 23 trying to work his way back around, get back on the racing surface. He's fine. Doesn't have any issue, just has to get back up to pace. There's going to be a lap down now as Tyler Dalton takes over the lead and tries to run his way forward. Brandon Alphen in second. Stephen Miles at that third spot. Mark Jorgensen Jr. trying to make that 88 on point. Have a good night tonight. 5 of 120, 6 underway. And I wanted to see what happened there on lap 1. Kevin Stone had a big send right here, but there was it was the 33 and the 16 on the bottom side. That's what I was looking at. There's Brent Scott right here. This was lap 1, getting into turn 3 and 4. Let me go far chase here. Just a hard situation to get out of. 21. I tell you what, a save. And the 21 went around a little bit there as well. They're able to get back up and running, so they didn't lose too many spots. I mean, they lost enough in a 41-car field, but they are still working hard. Tyler Dalton 1 1/4 to the gap. Brandon Alphen, Mark Jorgensen Jr. How about Mike Kelly? Had a good night last week. He's ready to rock and roll tonight. Let's go for the Budgie Bird. Debbie, thank you for the like out there. I appreciate that very much. Full send and all that jazz. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's take a look at what Rick Swavely's got going on tonight. He's already up 7 spots as the Tabasco Fiasco Racing legend gets working. All the things, right? All the things. Not going on with driver cam back around. We got Chad on the outside. Hold on. Boom. There we go. That makes more sense. There you go. Hello, everybody. All right. Rick's up 70s and 25th. Does have the Ford Montesi right behind him, up 10 spots early as well. Drivers are picking off spots and doing what they can. I want to thank Rick for being out there. If you're watching on the YouTube short part, well, you know, you can only see so much. Rick doing a great job. Cody DeForge back there in that old giggity car. Got the Toyota on lock right behind David Schildhouse at 3 as they go. Keep your eyes on the drivers that are trying to work their way forward. Joey back out on the run. I think he got some things figured out. Joe Hudson only a lap down. Jeff Ryan trying to work as well. He is a lap down. We've got a handful of drivers a lap down. And the one driver that you want to keep your eye on is somebody who's going to be trying to move through the field. And he is, where's that old 5-1? Up to 16th already. Is Jeff Ryan there on his outside. Jeff working 5-1 of Justin Fuller, up 19 spots. Trying to work his way up to Tyler Dalton, who's got a second lead over Brandon Alphen. Tyler Dalton, almost a 7,000 I rating. It's insane. If you're tuning in on tonight on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, make sure you hit that like button, drop a follow or subscribe on the channel, ring that notification bell to let you know when we go live. It's free and it helps more than you know, and it keeps these races on your screen and in your feed all season long. Big love to everybody hanging in chat, the regulars, the lurkers, the new faces. Y'all are a huge part of what makes Wednesday nights feel like home. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. Sim500 Transervice Grand National Series, Rockingham Speedway. It is a racing line all to its own. Thank you, Matt Root. He said, have a great broadcast. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for being a subscriber on Facebook as well. Like my supporter badge. That thing is awesome. Chad coming at 7th, right where he started, is Nelson Rivera just behind, up 3. Calatoni's going to be up 3 as well. Robert Fryery the 3rd, sitting there in that 10th spot. Love seeing things happen and magic working. Y'all are insane, I promise. Home bill just got paid, apparently. So there we go. We got our cell phone for the next month. Let's go. Roll Tide, a big ol' F you to cancer. Thank you, sir. I did watch if you missed it, it was over on VBR Racing Network. I watched the second clash for the Interleague 500 that's coming up. That's going to be the Daytona 500. These drivers are going to be running here in a few weeks. And we talk about aggressive racing. We're going to see some of that. Eric Arnold's going to be up 10. Justin Fuller up 20. Has Bentley Glazer just behind him. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to that. We'll have a whole pre-race prior to the Interleague 500. That is Sim500 taking part of that. Shop Racing, which is actually getting ready to have their truck season start next Tuesday. They'll be at Daytona. And then we will go from there to, let's see, the Cook's Landscaping is getting ready to start their season. There's a lot of racing getting ready to start their new seasons, and it's going to be an absolute blast. If you haven't done it, make sure that you follow all those. But anyway, 802 Racing League is actually a part of all of that as well. So I'm thrilled to be able to see that all the leagues were able to keep their cool as much as possible. Whoa, 5-1 looking on the inside as we watch Justin Fuller try to march through the field. Nick Silver back on the outside. Liv Moss on that 29 has a 31 in tow. Fuller just meeting the track to pavement where he needed to. Jorgensen working up there as well. It is Jorgensen right behind Tyler Dalton as they have closed back down the gap. A little bit of lap traffic just ahead very quickly already. Gerald Livingston has the 16 of Wes Pistol up there. Ron Hollyfield in that 25 and 35th, trying to manage. 20 laps into this race, 21 being completed. It is all about that race, all about that pace. Who's got it? Who's going to be able to hold on to it? Cal and Tony, little Talking Giants on board. I love John Boy Media and the Talking Giants podcast. Make sure that you give them a little love, and if you haven't listened to them, go give them a listen. I like them. I like them a lot. I know there's a lot of podcasts that I just listen to. Just put it on and just keep the head going. You know what I mean? I'm glad, Budgie. Actually, yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. I am glad you're feeling better. I've been busy over the last couple of days. Been building me a new desk. Red announcement of the 28, one of the old Texaco paint scheme. A good-looking race car right there. Does have Mike Kelly just behind. Stephen Miles off a spot for the start of the race. He has got a good look about him as well. Let's take a look at EJ O'Rourke in that 41. Units on board cam here as we go to it. Jorgensen trying to make a pass for the lead here. Has cleared Tyler Dalton, so Jorgensen Jr., race leader here at Rockingham. Brandon Alford back on the inside. Tyler Dalton losing 2 spots in one corner. Mike Kelly looking to try to make that happen as well. Mike Kelly on the bottom, Tyler Dalton on the outside. That right front seemingly gone from the racing machine for the time being. 25 of 120. Driver's going to have to make a pit stop somewhere around that 65 mark. 60 to 65 is a good marker, especially if you're going to split this race in half. But nothing like some good racing, I'm telling you. Justin Fuller has worked his way to 11th. There's Robert Friery, the third, just ahead of him. The 2 all in the camp of making it happen. We're all rolling. Sim500 Great Racing League, trying to make sure that they do some of the best. They've been, Joey put out a message yesterday, and kind of want to look at it. You kind of want to give a little love about it, because it comes from the heart, right? And Joey's such a good dude. Really is a good dude. I love seeing everybody put the time and energy in. And he's done such a great job of trying to head this up and be a part of everything. They're trying to make more happen. Oh, I'm not even in the Discord as far as like sitting in it waiting. Here we go. Where did I see that at? There's technical issues. Sim500 chat. Is that what it was? It is. Let's throw this bad boy on exciting, and we can see how this will bounce around. Tommy Ryan and up 22. He's got an opportunity. He's gotten around the 29 right here. Let me read this for you. Everyone at Sim500 Leadership and Admin Direction 2026 and beyond. They had a post in their Discord that was a big share. This marks his 10th season with Sim500, and he says he can honestly say that he is having more fun than ever. He doesn't pretend to know everything, but what he does know is that that Sim500 has something special. He says that he loves and respects the art of racing, and when it's done properly on the sim, it can just be as beautiful as the real thing. He has worked to develop great friendships, of course, with Chop Shop and part of 802 Racing Leagues. And every league does things differently. There's no perfect system, but there's always room to learn. And they've made some changes to the leadership overview. He's going to be lead admin. Brian Workman will oversee the Sim500 race results, so big shout out to them. Chad Coleman and Tyler Dalton are going to act as the unofficial local weather forecasters for the Monday night Cooks the Landscaping Cup Series to make sure things are competitive. They are making sure that they're streamlining their the admins, and creating and not having a power structure that is not simply for Sim500. He thanks everybody who has served on the admin team and has dedicated to help get Sim500 where they are currently at, and they're excited to start steering Sim500 closer to the original vision. One focused on strong racing, mutual respect, and a healthy community. And it's exactly what we want to see out of a league. Similar to Chop Shop Racing, they have such a great feel. Sim500 just does a wonderful job. Chop Shop Racing does a wonderful job. And I've got to throw another one at Amp Racing, because Amp Racing is the other league that we broadcast. Now, I know the 802 Racing Leagues. Love them. I'm glad to be able to see some of those drivers back on the racetrack when we do call the Daytona 500 for the interleague event. But one thing I will say is I'm glad to see Amp Racing doing well, and their season is getting ready to kick off this Sunday for the first time, in where they're going to actually, I think, have more cars in the field than they ever had. So they're growing. These leagues are growing. iRacing is growing. That is the biggest thing I can ask for, is to make racing, especially sim racing, as good as the real thing as you can get, especially because I love NASCAR so much. I do. I absolutely love it. 36 of 120. Jorgensen only a quarter-second lead over Brandon Alphen. Mike Kelly sits in that third spot. Top 5 night for Stephen Miles. Tyler Dalton managing the race car. Chad Coleman on the inside. Oh, has the 14 of Joey Chatina there. 14 back out there trying to work his way back forward. He's up to 39th right now. Charles Woods, Bobby Wetzel seemingly out of the race because of that early issue that we saw. Hopefully their night isn't too bad. And man, oh man, turn 3 got busy. I'll always start the race with these beautiful, beautiful static cameras that we are able to get and enjoy. And one thing I will say is that sometimes the action on lap 1 is just as exciting as action coming to the checkered flag. It is absolutely a blast. How about we take it on board? Nick Silver here. He is up 16. Justin Fuller inside the top 10. EJ O'Rourke traveling with him. Brian Macklin up 4. Had a good day. A little bit of congestion for Justin Fuller right here. The 84 on the outside. That's Anthony Calantoni. The 22 there as well. Chad Coleman. That's Joey Chatina up high. Trying to get around. 38 right there on the bottom side. Just a little bit of pack racing happening here as everybody trying to get around the 14. Joey's doing nothing wrong. He's out there running laps. Got himself, I think he's 2 or 3 laps down right now. Looks like 3 laps down, and I think it was just a connection issue. And that's seemingly what we've got going on. So he's working 84 back on the inside, 2 on the inside. It's hard when you're trying to be as comfortable as you are and get out there and race. You know your laps down, but you still have a race that can happen, that can go your way if you can make some passes and work your way up front. And Joey qualified in 26. He sits 39. And again, I think that is just qualifying. Whoa, somebody on the inside down there. Who is that? That's Eric Arnold. Oh, he's going to pit road. Who was that on the inside? I missed somebody. But he hit the inside wall back there. That was Cody DeForge. Maybe he had to go. He might have had to go. He might have had to leave. Hold on. Did he hit the wall? He did. Something happened to the car. Something happened. He jumps to pit road. Eric Arnold coming to pit road. Going to be leaving pit road. I think he's taking a set of tires. He says, you know what? We're going to try something. A third of the way through the race, 43 of 120. Jorgensen Jr., your race leader. Woo! Tommy Ryan. That nose closer to the 41. E.J. O'Rourke off 3. Tommy Ryan has worked his way into that major conversation. But Tyler Dalton has worked his way back to 5th, but Justin Fuller 1 1/4 of the gap. Whoa! Somebody got sideways there for a moment. It might have been the 31 as he was coming off pit road. Let's watch for a moment. Let's get up and rolling. Let's see. A little left rear damage on the car. He gets up to speed. A little smoke out of the tires there. Gets into turn 1 and 2. He does. It just gets a little bit sideways and puts it back down on the bottom. Just has to get that left rear has some damage, and so that's causing a headache for him. Doug Roth up 10. He's got that 43 on point. Montezi up 13. How about Rick Swavely inside the top 25? Sits in the 25 spot as we speak. Randy Yoakum up 14 behind. Ray Rogers in the 11. As that 23 of Joe Hudson working the bottom. And Joe's he's fast as fluff, boys. He is fast as fluff. He just sits a lap down. It's unfortunate. Jorgensen, half second of the gap. Need to try to step on it here if he wants to try to keep a hold of what he's got. 5.5 back's going to be Justin Fuller, who was caught to field his last lap, 25.83. Justin Fuller and Rockingham go together like mashed potatoes and gravy. Jorgensen Jr. trying to save it and have himself a good night. Brandon Alphin's going to be off just that one spot. Comfortable in second, half second back. 31 there on the outside of Brandon Alphin. Gonna make that pass. That's new tires versus old tires. Fall off right about 2 seconds. Alphin on the inside. Gonna bounce it off the apron. Jorgensen on the turn in. He's gonna lose all that time he just gained. Now we'll have to see it work. RB, give me a like. Thank you, sir. Jeff Ryan coming up pit road. Strong look down as we go. Jorgensen Jr. on point. But a good race. So far, so good. Fuller from the back to the front again. 17. Oh, caution is out. Joey. I don't know what happened there. You got to go. I don't know where it was at. Far chase. Oh, there's Joey. There he is. He's having a connection issue. Okay, so let's move up. There's Schildhouse. Right there. Joey was sideways on the racetrack right there. I don't think drivers might not have been able to see him. He goes around and, man, a hard lick back there. Good boogly woogly. All right, drivers going to come to pit road. It is all about that base. Let's see, Lucky Dog should be Gerald Livingston. He should be that free pass. If I am not mistaken, he'll be able to come around, and Bobby Wetzel will be there as well for an opportunity. Drivers are going to do the thing while they do their thing, and they come to pit road. I've changed a couple of things. Notice nobody's blinking on pit road right now. It's a lot better than what it was. That's a lot better than what it was, folks. That was a lot better. We got a little bit of a blink. But it's not so bad. Not so bad. It's okay now. They're rid of all those objects. It's okay. Hey, that wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. It was worse last week. It was way worse last week. All right. They're going to do that. They're going to get back to racing. I need to use I need to step away. I got to use the restroom. Sneaking up on me. Right back. All right, back to it. Jorgensen, Alphen. Somebody wanted to check on was Justin Fuller. Is able to leave pit road in a good spot. Randy Oakham had an issue on 55 here. Yeah, just a little bit right there. He had an off track. He was 12 seconds off track. Jorgensen Jr., the race leader. The older I get, the smaller my bladder feels. Brandon Alphen in second. Justin Fuller up 32. How about Tommy Ryan? Tommy Ryan has gotten himself through the field here. Let's have Mike Kelly just behind. Kogar and Donaldson going back and forth here a little bit. Logan Kogar clears out of the corner. 91 working. Finding space, finding pace. Drivers might be good. They came in a lap 50. That's 70 laps around the racetrack in the Xfinity car or around the auto parts car. Jorgensen just has to keep himself on point. Justin Fuller Has let the 99 go. Fuller saving just a touch here in the early going. Tommy Ryan, opportunity knocking for him to be able to get around Brandon Alphen here. See if he can turn underneath. He's got a little room to stretch his legs now inside the top three. 35 spots game, your hard charger tonight. Gained and locked. Calatoni up to sixth here from 12. Stephen Miles started fourth. He's got a little bit of work to do. He and Tyler Dalton both working on saving a little bit. Nick Silver. One thing about this racetrack, as bumpy as it is, you're constantly under pressure because of the size of the racetrack. It is a fast racetrack here. We'll throw up the dashboard on the bottom right-hand side of your screen. They're 140 out of the corner. They get up to about 165, and they're still running 120 into the corner. It's insane to think about. You look at your race leader front straightaway. It's busy right now. Tommy Ryan trying to track him down, give himself some laps of lead. Jorgensen Jr. still the race leader. Tommy Ryan closing in. Brandon Alphen in third. See Justin Fuller backing up the corner. Everybody egg-shaped. Good throttle up for the 5-1. Has the 5 of Mike Kelly there with him. Alphen seeing Fuller. Whoa. Almost dumped the brake there. He shook that car loose. Right now the 28 will clear. 5-1 goes to third. 28 back into the corner. Again, you don't want to slide up the race line. A half second the gap. Tommy Ryan trying to close in that 1.25. 1.3. Justin Fuller on corner exit. Little wall taps for a few drivers as they go to work. Not a bad day. Not a bad situation. So far, so good for the drivers. Jorgensen Jr. out front has led 42 laps of these 65. He's got a little bit of speed. Has the 99 catching him. Joe Hudson was up on the race line there. Hudson, that'll be predictable for everybody. Whoa, caution's out. That was enough to make the computer go, excuse me. That was back here, Brian Wertman. Whoa, 31 of Eric Arnold off the wall. At the 21 there, Eric Arnold up high. Brian Pinal, 31 gets into the wall. 21 right there into Brian Wertman. And then, of course, a lot happening in that mix, so they're going to come to pit road. Jorgensen Jr., your race leader. There's a chance. Got an extra set of tires. Maybe you're a little bit short on fuel. Maybe you come in. Maybe you take them now. Maybe you make your bed and you lie with it. They've ran about 15 laps on the tires, so that'll be kind of how it is. AJ O'Rourke is going to stay out. He'll lead him around. Get a little bit of a blink going on my end. That is a me thing. That is not any of these fine folks out there. They're not doing anything. Closing thing or 10 down here. All right, how about Rick Swavely? He's going to be in third. Driver sitting in for 15 seconds means they pretty much took tires. Jorgensen Jr. will leave in fourth. EJ O'Rourke leading some laps here. Have an opportunity. They're gonna have a couple of drivers that have saved some of those tires. So this will be manageable. We'll see how this will fare out. 41, 12, 32, all staying out. Jorgensen Jr. will restart fourth. Lucky dog there, I believe it was Joe Hudson. Joe Hudson, 41 It was. Joe Hudson back on the lead lap. So Joe able to get a little bit of the car work done. Eric Arnold, of course, doing the thing. Joe Hudson getting the black flag here. Or he was too fast entering, too fast. I don't know. That's crazy. All right, everybody's ready. I'm ready. All right. We're going. We're green. (41 to 12, 88). Justin Fuller on the outside. Tommy Ryan getting cycled back here a little bit. Tyler Dalton up on the outside. Congestion thrown for a loop right now. Rick Swavely holding on. As Fuller has cleared Jorgensen Jr., Scott Simley just ahead. Simley in on 5-1, so they're all working. Oh, they're wrecking. Right there, the 91 going around. Bentley Glazer, sorry about the issues, folks. Yeah, that was a lot happening there. Sorry about it, folks. Sorry about it. Come on. We're all going to slow down. EJ O'Rourke, your race leader. Sorry about it, folks. I hate it. I hate that it happens. All right. Don't worry. We're getting it all fixed. We're getting it all fixed. Just a little bit of CPU processing issues there. All right, drivers are up. They're ready to go. It'll be EJ O'Rourke and Justin Fuller. We'll see Scott Simley not giving up any pace right now. We'll see what happens here. 4-1 to the 5-1 will be side by side here for the restart. We will. Don't worry, folks. We're gonna be making strides here to get things working. We're green. '41 to the 5-1, 88. 5-1 to the outside. Jorgensen looking on the inside. That's Nelson Rivera. Caution comes out, big one. Macklin gets into the right rear quarter panel there. That happens. Sorry about the blinking, folks. That is literally, it's literally just a CPU issue. We'll get it fixed. We're getting it fixed. I promise. It'll be fine. We're going to be getting it fixed, I'd say in the next week or two. Just trying to make sure we're good to go. '51, 88, 41. Calatoni up there as well. Scott Simley back to 7th, still at 14. Get a good enough green flag run here. If a caution were to come out late, that's when a new set of tires would go a long way. Justin Fuller leading them around. Jorgensen Jr. in second. E.J. O'Rourke in third. Kellen Tony's going to be in fourth. Jorgensen will restart behind the 5-1. Little smoke out there. Little good things. Joey's going to be your lucky dog, so he's going to get one of his 4 laps back. Yeah, he's coming around. Still got some nose damage, but you know what? Not a bad day. We've got Macklin's going to be out of the race. Joe Hudson back to pit road, just getting things taken care of. Bentley Glazer coming off pit road. Kogar leaving. Quite a few drivers leaving pit road right now. Man, oh man. Randy Oakham, Ron Holyfield. Ron Holyfield, first driver off the lead lap. Ron just got a black flag. Fuller on the inside. Jorgensen Jr. on the outside. Protect the inside lane. Transervice Grand National Series on point, putting up a great race. 4th caution of the race. They look to manage Anthony Calantoni. E.J. O'Rourke in the 2nd row. Tommy Ryan, Stephen Miles in that 3rd row. Pace cars in. We're green. Jorgensen Jr. up on the outside lane. 2nd lane working, trying to clear. It's going to be able to do so. Calantoni goes to 3rd. E.J. O'Rourke 3 wide. Back to 2. Holy goodness. A little bit of a freight train. Going to be waiting for those tires to level off to be able to charge back forward. Justin Fuller trying to go back to back here in week 3. Jorgensen Jr. up 4. Calatoni's going to be up 9. Tommy Ryan up 34. Tommy Ryan looking on the back bumper of the 84. Stephen Miles inside the top 5. Mike Kelly trying to manage as E.J. O'Rourke going high. Backing up the corner. Big run out of the corner. Tyler Dalton still there as well. Off 7 from the start of the race. Does have Schildhouse there. Got Simley up 11. Still on those older tires as well. Going high to give the predicted race line. Does have to manage here. 24:04 for Justin Fuller. His fastest lap of the race. Jorgensen Jr. faster that last time by. Will be right there on the back bumper of the 5-1. Jorgensen Jr. turns into the corner. Little egg shape out of the 5-1. Alan Toney, Jeff Ryan side by side. 5 going around as Stephen Miles there on the outside lane. Miles will give up. This is a track kind of like Martinsville. If you leave the door open, somebody's going to get there. Jorgensen Jr. trying to look ahead. 2/10 of a second. 84 into the corner. 88 had to back up the corner to manage. Brennan Alphen was your pole sitter. He is right behind the 12. He's going to be looking on the inside. 46 of Troy Height behind off 10. This race is cycled around. Brent Scott, one of those drivers, all trying to manage, and Justin Fuller to lead some laps here at Rockingham. 37 laps to go this next time by. Thank you, Budgie. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Thank you for everybody watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know how things are going. I know we had a little bit of a blinky blink, but, you know, it is the way it is. Rick Swavely, the newest tires for the drivers out there. In 16th, up 16, 32, started 32nd. There's some good numbers for you. Doug Roth came in on 66 as well. 43 having a manage. Mark Schrader up 19 behind him. Bentley Glazer got a little bit of damage fixed on that last caution. Glenn Campbell as well, just a touch. Fuller working, quarter second the gap. And now we're getting into what does happen. Chad Coleman, nose damage. Gerald Livingston, nose damage. Nelson Rivera, nose damage. Randy Yoakum. Looks all right. Looks clean. A little bit of right front damage. Not too bad. Eric Arnold got a little left rear damage. He is behind Joe Hudson, who's been able to work his way back on the lead lap. 31. Trying to egg shape the corner on the 23. Joe into the wall just a touch. It was the 8. Logan Kogar up 7, has that 22nd locked in. Mike Montesi in that 4. Having a day you could ask for. Glenn Campbell to the 44, off 2 from the start of the race, but still working. Schrader, Glazer. There's a battle right there between those two drivers. Mark Schrader on the bottom has the 36 on point. 36 rolling up 2. Doug Roth up 17. Rick Swavely up 16. Let's see if we can catch up to the 16. Who's just ahead of him. That's a lot of 16s. Look your cars right, folks. Tommy Ryan's got around the 88. Mike Kelly on the move. As Justin Fuller steps away about 3/10 of a second. There's the 38 up on the outside. 38 goes a lap down. That's Chad Coleman. 99 side by side with a 38. 88 with a big run. Chad just off pace enough here. That nose has got a big ripple underneath the hood of that car. That's just letting a whole lot of air into that engine bay. And the downforce is gone on the front of that car. A little left rear damage as well. So that car's not sealed. Fuller to Tommy Ryan, Mark Jorgensen Jr., Mike Kelly in tow. Kelly's been on point the last 3 weeks. He's having a night like tonight. Top 5 for Anthony Calantoni right now. Calantoni's got a good look about that 84. And Nick Silver having a better night tonight, up 11. Stephen Miles still trying to track his way forward. How about David Schildhouse at 22? Didn't have the qualifying night he needed, but he is working. Tyler Dalton still holding on to 9th. Brandon Alphen as Troy Height, EJ O'Rourke trying to hold on to what he's got right now. Right now, 3 wide behind him. Stephen Miles backwards on the racetrack, trying to get up and rolling. This is what happened to Stephen. I think he just got, I don't know if he got free. We got to take a look and see what happened. He did. He got out of the wall out of turn 4. Misjudged the corner exit. That right rear tagged it. He goes around, so he's got a lot of work to do to not go a lap down. Justin Fuller on the back straightaway. Stephen Miles went from running inside the top 10 to 25th. Joe Hudson, Randy Yoakum, Mike Montesi. Oh no, the 8 going around. Oh my goodness, Mike Montesi. The 9, the 8 of Randy Yoakum. The 4 was there. And just a little bit of a right rear hook. The 9, 14 going around. Drivers trying to whoa up here. Goodness. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. There's the sauce for the Budgie Bird. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that very much. Fuller to pit road. See if anybody saves some tires here. If it's a fuel-only stop, there's tires there. Jorgensen Jr. put all the way down here. Harold Livingston staying out here. I think he is your lucky dog. Maybe. Oh, goodness. Sorry about whatever is going on with that, folks. I don't have a clue. I made an adjustment and it worked. Oh, 28 left pit road, super slow. And Jorgensen Jr. losing a spot there. Brandon Alphin trying to, oh, I know why. Brandon Alphin did not take tires. If he did, he took right sides only, a 9-second pit stop. So Justin Fuller's going to be your race leader. Tommy Ryan will restart 4th. Brandon Alpha will restart on the outside. The 4 is going to get a lucky get a spot back. So is the 25 of Joe Hudson. 5th caution of the race. And a little bit of an issue there, a little bit of a blink. I'm going to get it fixed, folks. I promise. There's no question about it. No question about it. I hate it. I hate it not working properly, and that's just that's a me thing. No, yeah. It has something to do with pit road. Every pit road. So we may have to turn off some pit road situations there. The title's wrong on Twitch. I changed it. No, it is wrong. I changed it. I thought I changed it. We're green. Oh, I know why. I know why, Budgie. I'm going to have to fix it. We're live on Facebook. And on Facebook, something happened with with Facebook. It's live streaming on our Indianapolis. Yeah, bear with me. Bear with me. And our title got all jacked up as well. I'll fix it. Hold on. There's a lot wrong with the title. I'll fix it. I'm going to have to fix Facebook too. For whatever reason, Facebook is it's just all jacked up. Things are jacked up, folks. I gotta fix it. Oh. It's missing a C, and I don't know why. Don't worry, we're fixing it right now. Sorry about that, folks. Facebook, you'll see some changes. YouTube, you'll see some changes as well, like the title being correct. And Twitch, you should be correct now as well. And apologies, folks, about that being wrong. That was weird. Hopefully it's all fixed. All right. Yeah, we're going. Definitely going to have to fix what happened with, I don't know why. I don't know why the scheduled event selected that one instead of the other one. Either way, doesn't matter. We'll fix it after the fact. So, apologies for that being jacked up. Anyway, yep, that's what I like doing in the middle of the stream. Fixing things. All right. Everybody's going. Scott Sibley up 7. Fuller, Jorgensen still quarter second, 3/10 of a second the difference. Anthony Callantoni inside the top 3. Tommy Ryan trying to work. 84, a little wall tap. Mike Montesi go to pit lane, having a jump to pit lanes for the 4. Still battling. All right. Yeah, there it is. Rockingham's fixed. Hey, look at the all of this. I think it created 2. So, yeah. Feel. I'm unsure why this is, and we're gonna have to disconnect this video from the event. Yeah. Anyway, it's there. Apologies about it being, but the video's there. We'll be good. Maybe it's good on Twitch, but Facebook's connected to a different event. And I'm not very happy about what happened there. So. It happens. Schildhouse inside the top 10. Justin Fuller trying to work his way back. How about Scott Simley? Give it a 95. Able to work his way through. Tommy Ryan around Anthony Callantoni. 38 of Chad Coleman up high. Fuller and Jorgensen, 4/10 of a second. Jorgensen has seen in the first couple of weeks not go his way, but still a promising night. First chance at a podium will be 10 laps to go here for Justin Fuller. I'm going to fix these issues because I didn't even notice. I clicked Sim500. I clicked the Sim500 thing, and then it attached to the Cup Series. It's weird. Schrader, Rick Swavely. Little battle here between those two. Swavely dropping back as Glenn Campbell just behind him. He's still having a good night. Fuller trying to go back to back. Be 8 laps to go to this time by. Oh, Fuller washes up just a touch there. Glenn Campbell goes a lap down, 96. We'll see Ron Hollingfield in the 25 up ahead. We got it all fixed at least. At least that's good. Hate to have it happen. Jorgensen Jr. trying to track him down. There's still a lot happening. West up 5. How about Doug Roth at 43? Oh! Rick Swavely. Hard into the wall. That was Eric Arnold in the 31. He got into the wall. Rick Swavely was trying to exit. 31 gets into the wall, comes down, gets into the 32. That was not a caution either. That's crazy that wasn't a caution. Rick Swavely having a great night. And you know, that meatball flag has got to be, I mean, that's painful. That's a painful thing. I hate it for him. Man. Fuller coming around, 5 laps to go. I'm shocked that was not. Swavely coming in. I was so shocked that wasn't a caution. Fuller out by 1.2. Jorgensen Jr. in second. Tommy Ryan in third. Ryan Alphen still trying to work his way back forward. Mike Kelly in sixth as David Schildhouse on the inside. But Tommy Ryan, 4 laps to go, trying to get one more out of it. Justin Fuller will make it 3 laps to go. As the bumps of this racetrack go to work. This car down to the bottom, bump, 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 bump. High banking. Oh. Bump, 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 bump. 2 to go. Galantoni in 4. Tommy Ryan in 3rd. Transervice Grand National Series has been on point tonight. Saw a handful of cautions, but the cautions have worked. As we'll see it, Justin Fuller out of 3 and 4. We'll take it. White flag waves. Final lap. The Rock has been eventful. The track's been good. The track's been exactly what you expect it to be. Tyler Dalton to the outside of E.J. O'Rourke. There's the 29 down on the bottom. 19 pushed hard. Found a clear Simley there as well, but Justin Fuller out of 3 and 4 goes back to back and wins at Rockingham. Jorgensen Jr., good night for him. Finishes second, leads quite a few laps. Tommy Ryan will be 3rd. Galantoni will finish 4. Jorgensen Jr. working. That's the day. That is the day. Here's your officially unofficial race results. Justin Fuller gets the win. Jorgensen Jr. second. Tommy Ryan will be 3rd. Galantoni, David Schildhouse, your top 5. Mike Kelly, Brandon Alphen, Nick Silver, Tyler Dalton, Scott Simley, your top 10. E.J. O'Rourke, Troy Height, Bentley Glazer, the 33 Brent Scott will finish in 14th. Wes will finish in 15. Doug Roth, Mark Schrader, Stephen Miles, Glenn Campbell, Logan Kogar. That'll be your top 20. And then down the rest of your race results. Hudson Rivera, Livingston, Hollyfield, Eric Arnold, Chad Coleman, Joey Jatina, Jeff Ryan, Rick Swavely, Kevin Stone. We'll see Mike Montezzi, Randy Yoakum, Brian Macklin, Ray Rogers, Robert Fryery the 3rd through 35th, Wesley Donaldson 50 laps down, Bobby Wetzel, Brian Wortman, Brian Padal, then Cody DeForge, and then last driver Charles Woods would be that. Had some issues tonight, but not that bad. Not that bad. Not that bad. It was a good race. How about it? How about them apples? So I kind of called this one. I kind of thought it was going to happen. Let's talk to the man. He comes home back-to-back weeks, takes the rock and says, "Oh yeah, this is the one I like." Is Fuller? Did Fuller have to go? Did Fuller have to go pee? You might have had to go.
Oh, no, I'm here. Hey,
Okay.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I was like, "Did you have to go pee?" Because I had to do that.
No. I'm driving my. I mean, you saw me get off the track real quick. I just dipped. I had to go. I'm on my way to go pick up my kid from the school.
Oh well, hey, congratulations! Awesome sauce. Kids are important. So sorry about that. Yeah, I saw you dip, and I was like, he must have won this race just in time for something.
I mean, technically, I'm late, so I'm a bad parent for that fact. But I mean, I'm only a couple minutes away from the school, but I was trying to beg these guys, to go green all the way to the end, but it was a great race. I really need to figure out this qualifying thing. I'm gonna try and keep this interview short and sweet. I got to figure out this qualifying thing, but coming through the field's kind of fun. 2 wins in a row. I can't really complain about that too much, especially with my new sponsor on board. So looking forward to the next one for sure. And had a lot of fun tonight. Wish we could have had a couple less yellows, but it is what it is.
It was still fun to see. I had to keep track of you because I was like, he wasn't up there. There was a chance you're going to come through the field again, and oh man, this car's hooked up for you this over the last the first 3 weeks.
That it is, but hey, I got to cut this interview short. So I'm going to say thanks to you for being on the broadcast. Thanks to all my sponsors. Thanks to Sim500 and all the admins for what they do, and looking forward to the next one.
See you, Justin.
Have a good one.
You too. That's Justin Fuller. Get him down there. He's got to pick up the kiddo. Got to pick up the kiddo. But that's the shortest interview I've ever had. He's got to pick up his kiddo. Yeah, I know. How about a P2? How about that? How about Jorgie? Dude.
Oh, well, we're going to go from the shortest interview ever to now one of the longest interviews ever. But yeah, he said that he had to go pick up his kids. So I'd imagine he was on his phone and whatnot. Had to get off pretty quick. But man, Jason, I'll tell you this, man. There's always that one son of a gun that just rises to the occasion late in the race and just takes it from you, right? And I knew it was going to be tough with Fuller. I mean, he's fast, on short runs, long runs. Same with me, fast. Like I said, man, just following in his tire tracks. That probably didn't help the front tires. It's not like you can try to run higher or whatnot because you're just giving the guy the distance and whatnot. But man, let me talk about the moving chicanes we had tonight. The lap cars, man. Some of them, off the pace pretty bad, tore up, and they'd run it down into the corner on the bottom. And, I mean, I don't know what some of these guys were thinking, but, man, I felt like Fuller got through the lap cars there on that final run way better than I did, man. I would either catch him on a corner exit, Jason, or I'd I mean, there was a couple times, man, I thought some cars were going to get to the bottom in one, and I had to check up a lot harder. And, they gave me just a lane, but, I wish some of these guys would try to figure out what that relative key is and just understand that there's guys racing hard for a win, but, it's part of it. Fuller had to get through lap traffic. I had to get through lap traffic. He just did a better job at it.
Yeah, this is a track he's good at too. This is a track you were good at. I like, there's a lot about Rockingham that I really like. And I was surprised that the cars held on as well as they did. It seemed like they were really gripped up.
Yeah, this so I mean, I've been out of the scenes with these iRacing updates here for a while and whatnot, and I loaded in, run me a little practice last, and I was like, oh my goodness, man, we got a brand new version of Rockingham, and I mean, it kind of drives a little bit similar than the old version. Don't get me wrong, but it just felt like I mean, if you would back up turn 3 entrance quite a bit and let that car cut, man, you can actually get to the gas pretty hard through 3 and 4. The only thing is if you had a car, you always want to try to exit lower than the car in front of you. That's where you're going to make up your time to be able to set up passes. And like I said, with Fuller in front of me, man, I felt like I was getting through 3 and 4 really good as soon as the at the fire off. And
Mhm.
after about a couple laps, man, that dirty air is just something fierce, and I kind of felt my car sliding on an exit higher and higher and higher than his. And like I said, you can't be doing that because at the end of at the end of these things, you're just going to give time up to the faster guy like that. But yeah, it was fun, man. Kind of had the same bumps and whatnot as the old scan. I know the old scan there was the rock symbol on the backstretch going into turn 3, and that
Mhm.
used to be where my lift point was. Well, guess what? It's not there anymore. So
Yeah.
trying to have to figure out something new, and I'm just gonna, I'm sure some of the guys that are smart and pick up on things, they understand where that brake marker is and whatnot. But I'll keep all that to myself and look forward to coming back to this track. It doesn't matter what vehicle it is, man. I had fun tonight, man. I started sixth. Uh, you know, I mean, guys burn their stuff up, as usual. And one of the guys that I was really surprised about was Brandon Alphin, man. I mean, started up front. I mean, he was on my tail for a good chunk of that first run. And
Mhm.
and I think the only reason that I was able to kind of skedaddle just a little bit was where he was traffic.
Right.
Man, that was night, but hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, if that's all I'm irritated about is lap traffic, then I mean, all in all, it was a good night, right?
Well, you haven't had the best couple of weeks,
No,
so
no.
to see you inside the podium is I'm liking it. I mean, that's a good day.
Well, I went back through some of my stats earlier, right? I finished 13th at Daytona, finished
Mhm.
7th in Atlanta, and I felt like I should have done I mean, Daytona, I mean, you just got to have luck, right? So it
Right.
just is what it is. But Atlanta, I felt like I should have finished a lot higher than what I did. But I don't know, man. The this G27 son is on fire.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter how low I turn this force feedback. So maybe this old ancient dinosaur is starting to be on its last leg. But hey, we got what time coming up? We got Father's Day around the corner, so
Mhm.
maybe the missus will be nice to me. Hook a brother up, so to speak. But
Well, I
no,
will
man, it's it's
I
it's
will
it's
tell you
always
that
fun.
I'm going to say that something I've been looking at. I have to rebuild my PC, so a new wheel and
Hmm.
pedals for me is a long way out. However, I will say that Moza is having great success right now, and I've been watching a lot of people make the transition over to Moza. So if it's in your wheelhouse to be looking, the more you put something in an Amazon cart, the more hints you give. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's right, and start sending some links and whatnot. Like, hey,
Yeah.
come check out my shopping cart. But
Yeah.
no, man, I mean, it's funny, right? Because Joey, he's always giving me some crap, and man, some of that money, you
Mhm.
can't take it with you when you're gone and whatnot. And you know
Right.
how it is, man. Some of this stuff is pretty expensive, and the logical thing is, how I think is like, well, damn, man, I could take that money and put it to something else. My my excuse nowadays is putting 2 kids through college. So
Yep.
uh, hey, man, I'm still able to compete with this G27. I just don't know for how much longer, but the time's going to come. I sit down to fire this thing up, expecting to race, and then all of a sudden I don't have anything. Then I'm going to be up shit creek without a paddle, so to speak. But
Mhm.
hey, man, we might just continue on with this. I mean, I've been procrastinating for 2 years now, Jason, about getting me a new wheel. So there's a lot of things that I need to do, upgrades and whatnot. Ultimately, man, I just need to get better. I need to get quicker than that 51 car. I mean, that's all it comes down to. I mean, I got David covered. I mean, I was actually surprised that he wasn't up there late in the because I always felt him and Fuller were really good at Rockingham, but I don't know what the deal was with David. I guess he was back there driving Miss Daisy.
Maybe. But
Yeah, yeah,
but
maybe.
but that's okay because he's he's doing his thing.
Yeah,
Um.
I guess. I
I
mean, if
guess.
where did he finish? Fifth, I think. I mean, that ain't too
Um.
bad.
Yeah, but he was having, I mean, he was having traffic issues similar to what you were having. So, yeah.
Well, I give him crap all the time, right? He only does it to himself when he qualifies poorly, and
Mhm.
like I said, Fuller's just insane, dude. The guy can start dead last, and you know that he's going to be up there towards the front, and just like Shieldhouse. But again, man, it's where you catch that traffic. Some guys will help you out, and others, I just don't know what they're thinking. But
Yeah.
everybody's got their own race to run, and I get it. Like I said, it's just kind of frustrated when you're in the mix, and that's basically the only reason why you're losing time is just where you're catching the lap traffic.
Yeah. Yeah. No, completely. It completely makes sense. I mean, there's so much that, that goes into not just catching traffic, but just finding your groove and finding your,
Hmm.
finding the next step in evolution when it comes to how fast drivers are. I mean, everybody's always improving.
Oh, absolutely. That's what it's all about, man. Is just everybody's getting better every single week. And there's a lot of guys that I'm in Discord with, and I know they run some of the cap series,
Mhm.
which I have a blast watching those races, man. And I've been helping these guys out in Discord as much as I can, just driving to the house and just driving the car for them. But I mean, there's a few of them that are picking it up. Joey's picking it up.
Mhm.
John Fowler, he's starting to do better. And like I said, it's just hard to stay disciplined when you got 40 other cars out there on the track wanting to race the living crap out of you. And it's hard to be that guy to just stay disciplined, knowing that, hey, you need to go 25 or more laps before you start, tracking these guys back down. But when you do, I mean, you're going to be lights out very fast. And like I said, those two guys are starting to pick it up, and they're starting to shine. I know Joey had a little bit of misfortune, and I think he had some. I don't know if it was his stream or whatever he had going on, but he was getting
Yeah.
some weird stuff pop up on his end, and I don't know if that kind of ultimately killed his night or whatever. But hey, he'll get it turned around.
Yeah, and I mean, he had that happen, and then the next thing you know, once it started happening to him, it started happening to me, and I was like, "What in the world is going on?" Um,
Mm,
so I don't know.
well, I need that stuff to happen to Fuller and Shieldhouse. Hey, y'all hit that button, do whatever y'all got to do, and put that old juju on them guys.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of luck.
God dang.
I
Where
where are we at next week? Actually, that's what I was looking up. I was
Yeah,
actually
where we at? That's exactly what I was. That's what I was gonna say, man. Where we at next week? I haven't
it's
even been paying attention.
I'm normally prepared, but this week I wasn't as prepared. Oh, we're going to Auto Club.
Oh,
Hey,
beautiful. Oh yeah.
it'll be a good time.
No,
Welcome,
that'll.
welcome
Oh
in
yeah, that'll be
Raiders.
fun.
Real quick, Mark. Welcome in Raiders. My name's Jason, Signature Esports. I hope you had a great broadcast. Thank you, VBR Racing Network. I hope everything was good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you haven't done so, make sure that you go follow VBR Racing Network. And of course, and always make sure that you get in and you follow Signature Esports. Consider saying hi to Budgie because she's legendary. There you go. Okay. That's how that works.
Man, that's awesome, man. Hey, man, professional.
Don't
You
tell
sound
anybody
good,
here.
man. You sound good. Right, right, right. But oh, what else we got? How are you doing, man?
Uh,
It seems like it's been a while since I've talked to you.
it is. Well, it has. It has. But we're still doing I have one more chemo treatment that is next Tuesday. I have surgery on the
Okay,
4th. We're doing
lovely.
a 6-hour fundraiser race, 6 hours at Talladega team event where you can buy your mulligans or buy a black flag for somebody. We're gonna do that on the 31st. So yeah, the 4th I have
Okay.
surgery and then I should have beaten cancer. What they're saying.
Oh man, that's freaking awesome, man.
Mhm. I want to ring that damn
I
bell
can't
so bad. You have no clue, sir.
I can't wait to be able to do one of these interviews, man, and you can be able to tell everybody live and whatnot that you beat it, man. We're all pulling for you. We're behind you. Six
Mhm.
hour team event at Talladega, man. That's man, what kind of cars are we running? All of them?
It's the trucks. It's the trucks. We're
Okay.
doing the trucks. You're gonna have no damage. unlimited tires, and just go out there. And the only thing you have to adhere to is if somebody pays for you to have a black flag, you just got to go and do a drive-through. That's it. But you can put yourself a few laps ahead by purchasing mulligans, is what I'm calling them.
Oh, okay.
So,
Interesting.
So,
Interesting to say the least.
and every $100 raised is a punishment for me. So
Oh, man.
I'm not winning the race. Okay, that's not happening. But the goal is.
Oh, come on now! Don't sell yourself short.
Well, so I already have a black flag. So that's already.
We ain't even got to the race.
Not even gotten to the race. No, I already have a black flag.
Man, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, somebody paid $50 for me to have a black flag from the start of the race.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
hey, what do they say? Karma's a bee or whatever. Maybe it might come back on that person.
But it's okay. It's okay because
Right.
one of my things is I think it's at like $1,000. I have to turn the
Wow.
driver next to me.
Oh,
Could be that same person.
I mean, it could be.
Just be no. I'm gonna feel terrible when that comes. If that comes, I'm gonna feel awful. I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry. Blink.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
bad. My
Hey,
bad.
man, that's what you got to say, man. My apologies. I'm sorry. Hey,
No, I'm gonna.
makes
No,
everything
they
better.
all know. Everybody should know. So, but yeah, it'll be a hosted event. I've got I got a thing out there. But I'm encouraging. It's free. Anybody can show up. I'm encouraging all the leagues to show up and
wow.
get out there and drive. And it's free to enter. You don't have to do anything other than just show up and enjoy yourself. So whoever wins, I'm gonna send you guys some shirts. Whatever team wins, I'm gonna send you guys some shirts and
Oh,
and be good with that and kind of the easy it's just your time. That's all I'm asking drivers for this time is your time. That's really it.
interesting. How many drivers can be on a team?
As many as you want. Well, iRacing
boy.
limits to 8, so up to 8.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah, I'm all out of that team stuff.
yeah. So it's literally jumping in a truck and do your thing.
Sounds like a big old demolition derby type race.
Maybe, but nobody can get mad because
Right. Hey, man, it's all for good fun.
yeah, it's literally going to be I'm thinking it's going to be a battle of whose bank account might be bigger. I'm just saying. It ain't
Right.
mine. It ain't mine. So we're good there. So, but
Man, buy some lap mulligans, man. That's what I would need.
yeah, I mean, you could start on the lead lap, or you could start 3 laps because we're gonna hold everybody at the start of the race.
Or for the people that got their mulligans.
Yeah, we're gonna wave them around and then do the thing, and then we'll clear all the black flags that happen until. Anyway, that's what we're doing with it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's all
For a
again,
good cause.
yeah. It's literally the last time I'm ever going to ask people to do anything for this cancer this cancer treatment. They've raised about
Wow.
$4,000
Oh, wow.
over the course of this treatment. I've been battling cancer for almost a year. And our community's raised about $4,000. Our surgery, just the amount that I know that I have to cover is almost 12,000. So
Ooh.
but I mean, insurance. Thank God for health insurance.
Right.
'Cause that's gonna help. But I know how much it costs, and it's not cheap no matter how you look at it. So
Right. Well, like I said, man, kick cancer's ass, ring that bell. Like I said, man, I can't wait for you to be on the air and whatnot, be able to tell everybody that you beat cancer, you're cancer free, man. I'm pulling for you, man. That's gonna be a hell of a day for you.
They're gonna open up my nose, and I'm hoping that I'm gonna be able to whistle through it. It'd be hilarious. Like a little Popeye the Sailor, but with a hole in my nose.
Oh my goodness.
No, there's
Oh, wow.
they're gonna close it up. So it's called the part that they're removing on my nose and not under. So they're opening my nose up. They're pulling the tumor out from my orbital cavity, and then they're going to close up my nose and do a skin graft and remove the carcinoma that's there as well. So like, it's
Oh well.
it sucks. And I hope I never have to do this again.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I can't wait for that day to come, and hopefully, I'm the first guy that you get to talk to whenever you can come over there and say that you're cancer free, that you beat it. Man, I tell you what, that's going to be a winded interview, I promise you.
It'll be amazing.
I can't wait.
I'm thrilled. It's gonna be a lot of fun. How are you and the missus? How's the smoking hot wife? Because I have to always.
Oh man,
have to ask.
always doing good, man. It's you know, we're basically just empty nesters, right? Both the kids are off in college doing their thing. So, hey man, I can walk around the house naked if I want to. I can chase her around, just fly and whatnot. And I'm telling you what, man, we're we started early with kids, right? We was teenagers and whatnot. So, hell, I'm 41 and she's 40. So, we're still young and able, and we basically did things backwards, right? So now that the kids are off doing their thing, we're kind of living life to the fullest. So everything's good on this end, man. I tell you what, man, I think I might have shot myself in the foot making some deals with the kid, for college and whatnot. I'm probably gonna be in debt to the day I die, but I guess I'd rather take that burden of student debt than have them, once they graduate, have to deal with all that. So wife tells me that, I make a lot of money with the railroad. I mean, I don't see it. But hey, sometimes you just got to go with the flow, and going with the flow and doing as she says, things just work out a lot better for me, work out in my favor for sure. So,
right.
For to death, like I said, man, it's just a great time, man. Just enjoying it.
It's sort of the best time to be alive and be able to.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Knock it back. That's the way I see it.
Oh, absolutely. So, it's nice. It's fun. Like I said, for the most part, I mean, it's just me and her at the house with the animals. So, there's been a lot of chasing around the house.
One day I'll be right there. One day.
That's right.
But we got one left, my man. We have one left.
Good.
I'm happy. Definitely happy. Let's see. I was trying to look at the stats because I was like, oh, I'll pull up Jorgensen's like overall stats, what you've been doing in the league. But Sim Racer Hub has been acting funny for me. I don't know. I was trying to be like all inclusive and all, be like, oh, Mark Jorgensen has this many wins and he has this and blah 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 blah.
Zero.
But that's this season. I was talking about overall Sim500 because
not enough.
We've called you winning.
Looks like it's been a long time ago. I can't remember the last time I won in one of these league races.
I don't remember, and it won't work for me.
Hey, I'm getting washed up, man. I'm getting older. My reflexes are starting to go.
You know what? We age like, they say women age like fine wine, right?
Yeah.
We men age like spoilt milk.
That's to say the least.
That's it. I'm good.
To say the least.
But I couldn't be happier to be who I am. So I love my missus. So I ain't like, come on. I love my girl. I love her. I really do. But Needless to say. All right, Jorgie. I appreciate you. Give you shout outs. It's a lot of fun. Transervice Grand National Series. That's what I was going to ask you. What do you think of the new change for the former Xfinity car into the O'Reilly Auto Parts?
Man, so I haven't even noticed much of a difference, to be honest with you. I mean, all I do is I get out there and I just try to drive the thing as fast as I can, right? Try not to
Mhm.
burn the tires up. But I really don't notice a difference. At Daytona, I guess I could say that the car was bouncing off the track or whatever, but I don't know if it was due to the update or super speedway stuff is just off, or what the case might be. But I don't know.
Mhm.
I thought it drove pretty good tonight. I thought it drove really, really good. As long as you didn't push it and whatnot. But like I said, man, I overall really haven't noticed a difference.
Well, it's crazy.
No,
It's crazy.
absolutely.
I'm going to enjoy this car for as long as possible. Because this car, when it does change in NASCAR and on iRacing, because the Xfinity car or the O'Reilly Auto Parts car,
Mhm.
however you want to look at it, when it gets the next generational update, um, I think it's going to be closer to what the Cup car is currently, and I'm not sure I look forward to that because I love the way this car drives.
No.
So,
Yeah, this probably got to be my favorite car on the service. I mean, I'll drive whatever, right? But I just feel a lot better in these B cars.
mhm. Yep. Mm, um, yeah. I don't know. Gonna be good. All right, brother. Now's your time to give shout outs. I love talking to you. It's amazing. I know Budgie looks forward to it too because she'd be like, now she's catching up on the gossip, sir. That's what's happening.
Oh well, huge shout out to Fuller for winning another race here at Sim500. Train Service for sponsoring the Grand National Series here on Wednesday night in Sim500. All the league admins for what they do. Jason, you, Signature Esports, people out there watching, like them, love them, share them, follow them, whatever. Spread the word, Jason. I just love going back and listening to your story of 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 our races and whatnot. I'll be tuning back here in just a few minutes, watching it back, and just thinking what could have been if it wasn't for one guy. But oh, what else we got, man? Just all the guys in Discord. Another big shout out to Joey. I know I'm like a broken record, right? But
Mhm.
I just appreciate guys, keeping up with me over the years, come back and people like Joey, Jason, like yourself, that do this stuff for us, right? And really ask a whole lot from us. We get to have a place to call home. We got a great broadcast to do our races, and it's just a great time at Sim 500, man. I like all the guys in the league. It's fun, competitive. There's not a whole lot of bullshit.
Mhm.
Guys. We there's a reason we play this stuff this video game on a computer is because we don't have the financial backing or we're not good enough to race real life. So when mistakes happen, people don't go off on everybody, man. They kind of keep everything level headed and go about their business. But oh, let's see, man. I didn't beat Fuller, so that sucks. But I did beat Shieldhouse. I guess it's not a terrible night, but finally got a podium, Jay. I'm excited. Hopefully, hopefully we can get to keep this momentum going. Look back at my 13th at Daytona, 7th at Atlanta, second tonight. So, hopefully we can just kind of stay where we belong and give these guys hell next week at Auto Club. I can't wait.
It's gonna be
I
fun.
already got about 5-10 guys already that I can just throw out there that's going to be real good at Auto Club. And like I said, man, I'll be looking forward to it.
I'm putting money on some Mike Kelly. Like, how
Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, man. I know Mike took off, last year and whatnot, but I'm actually glad that he's back, and I hope he gets in the Monday night stuff once we kick that series off again. But no, Mike is good. Like I
it's
said, we're
good.
all very competitive, right? And whenever we been done wrong, whatnot. We do get emotional from time to time, but like I said,
Mhm.
we get over them things, and back. Like I said, I'm glad to see him. He's a another fast guy. He's no slouch, but yeah, man, I just look forward to every race with Sim 500, right? Whether it's Monday night, Wednesday night, they got their capped races on Thursdays and whatnot, and it is what it is. But I like to get in there and watch the guys and jaw jack with them and try to give them some tips, and for those guys to utilize those series to get a little bit better. That way, they can be a little more competitive in the big 500 series. But I'll tell you what, Joey just does a phenomenal job with all the other admins to do these things for us. And I just can't give them all a just got to give them a huge shout out, right, for taking their time out of their personal lives, daily lives to do all this stuff for us. And like I said, man, they really don't ask a whole lot from us. So like I said, man, I just enjoy it.
Yep. Gonna be good, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Gonna be fine. I'm happy. I'm happy with it.
Absolutely.
Brother, I appreciate you as always. It's gonna be a blast. And it's gonna be cool. So I'm ready to see what you guys are doing, and
I'm ready to get it on again, man. I'm ready. I think I can do another 100 some odd laps at the Rock. Let's go ahead and run it back. I think I learned some things. I'm ready.
what else? What else is there? Oh yeah, Cooks. The Cup Series. I'm looking forward to the
Yeah,
Cup Series.
yep,
Man,
yep. It's gonna be
dang,
fun.
coming close. I know that I'm thrilled for it. We should have the PC
Oh,
fixed
absolutely.
before that day starts. So we should be like next generational upgraded nastiness.
Mhm. Yeah, that next gen car, like I said, I mean, I really don't care for it, but I try to do the best I can. Like I said, I'm still learning that car. It's just something else to drive, man. It's way different the O'Reilly cars, that's for sure.
Yep, yep. It's I like this. I like this car. I like the truck. Next gen car, take it or leave it, depending on the track.
Right.
But all right, Jorge, go tell the missus I said hello, and brother, enjoy your night. I look forward to seeing what you do next.
Well, I appreciate it, Jason. Take care, brother.
You too. That is Mr. Jorgensen, I call him Jorgie, but that's Mark Jorgensen Jr. coming on P2 tonight. Without a doubt, one of the coolest cats ever, and I love it. And I appreciate everybody. Session just ended, but Tommy Ryan, how about Tommy Ryan? P3 again. That's back-to-back podiums for him as well. Tommy's killing it. Love seeing him do the thing, and maximum effort. Sim500 Transervice Grand National Series. I'm going to end this because I've got to tear the computer down to move it around because I have to move this desk over, and I may not be on the computer at all tomorrow, depending on what happens. I'm moving the office around. I have a desk that I built that I have to sand and stain. I'm trying to keep busy because I'm going stir crazy. I'm ready to go back to work, and I'm ready to get this PC fixed. The links I shared are my Amazon wish list. I figured that's easier than like being like, all right, I need this amount of money. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? So the Amazon wish list is something I budget. I will put on a hotkey or I'll put on a command for you to be it'll be something that I put like exclamation point Amazon or something like that. I'll tell you what it is. We'll get that going. It's probably easier to do it that way than being like, hey, and if somebody buys something, then it'll go, it'll take it off the list. So, it is what it is, and it'll be shipped to me. So no big deal. Outside of that, we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. And, we hope everybody's having an awesome Wednesday night. I'll see you Friday for Chop Shop Racing Cup Series. We have the Xfinity Series on Saturday. We have AMP racing on Sunday. And we're going to get back to the swing of things Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I have a full week next week, all but Thursday. It's going to be awesome. So we'll see you soon, folks. I love you. We appreciate you. Much love, Budgie. Thank you very much for being out there. Thank you for all the likes, the follows, the subscribes, and we're going to fix the CPU usage issue, and we're going to have a completely awesome system coming up soon. Much love. See you soon.